It was, excuse me, it was the best season the program had enjoyed to that point, and to this very day, that team's 90% winning percentage during the 1979 season still stands as the best single-season record in DeKalb County High School history. Where Greg truly excelled, though, was on the baseball field. After high school, Greg received a baseball scholarship to Austin Peay State University, where he played for 3 seasons for the Governors. He was the Governors' leading hitter in both the 1982 and 1984 seasons, as he recorded batting averages of .362 and .347, respectively. Greg had a reputation as a professional hitter and ended his college career with a batting average of .362, which ranks 3rd best in Austin Peay program history. Greg also ranks in the Governor's top 10 in slugging percentage, 7th at .587, on-base percentage, 4th at .461, and stolen bases. Greg had 34 stolen bases during the 1982 season alone. Greg received first-team All-OVC Southern Division honors in 1982. He was named to the OVC's 75th anniversary team in June 2023 for his contributions as a player from 1981 through 1984, in which he established himself as the Austin Peay leading hitter and set the stage for his upcoming professional success. Drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the 22nd round in the June 1984 amateur draft, Greg played for the Braves farm system from 1984 through 1990. He was traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates organization in 1991, where he played for the AAA Buffalo Bisons for the next 3 seasons. While with the Bisons, Greg batted .283 with 60 doubles, 19 triples, 12 home runs, and 67 stolen bases in 364 games. Greg ranks 3rd in the modern era in total hits with 370 and is one of only 2 Bison players to have 100 or more hits in 3 separate seasons. In 2014, Greg was inducted into the Buffalo Bison's Baseball Hall of Fame. This honor celebrated his 3-year stint with the team, highlighted by his leading the team in runs scored, 71, triples, 11, and stolen bases, 34, during the 1991 season alone, affirming his role in the Buffalo Bison's heritage. In all, Greg played a combined 11 seasons in the Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Chicago White Sox, and Cincinnati Reds farm systems. In 1,243 minor league games, Greg had a .285 batting average with 1,267 hits and 262 stolen bases. After waiting patiently for many years for his opportunity, Greg Tubbs made his Major League Baseball debut with the Cincinnati Reds on August 1st, 1993, against the San Diego Padres. And guess what? Greg recorded a hit in his very first Major League at-bat. Greg enjoyed a 35-game stint in the big leagues during the 1993 season as he hit .186 with a home run and 2 RBI. Greg announced his retirement after the 1993 season as Major League Baseball went on strike in 1994, and he later worked as a scout for the New York Mets. Following his retirement from professional baseball, Greg returned to his native Tennessee and transitioned into high school coaching, joining the staff at Cookeville High School, where he served as an assistant coach and hitting instructor, contributing to the program's development of its young players. Greg has 2 sons, including Darian Tubbs, who also pursued a baseball career after being drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 16th round of the 2016 Major League Draft. Before we make this afternoon's special presentation, I'd like to mention the circle of family and friends that are joining Greg Tubbs on the field for today's honor. They include Jeff James, Kevin James, Buddy Judkins, Coach Mike Braswell, Sean Tubbs, Anthony Tubbs, Sean Tubbs, Renita Summers, Landon Tubbs, Braden Tubbs, Lonnie Easterwood, his son Darian Tubbs, Nikki Tubbs, Anthony Tubbs, Angela Tubbs, B. Trigueros, Maurice Tubbs, Rachel Evans, and Wanda Tubbs. Making today's special presentation are DeKalb County High School Tiger baseball coach Tad Webb and DeKalb County High School principal Bruce Curtis. Congratulations, Greg Tubbs. You will always be remembered as one of the greatest baseball players ever to wear the DeKalb County black and gold. I touched it up. To all of our viewers on DCBlitz, you've been watching the Greg Tubbs ceremony live from Coach Joey Reeder Field at DeKalb County High School. The legendary Greg Tubbs, and we do apologize, our audio failed us there for the first part of that, but played at DeKalb County High School from 1977 through 1980, and graduated from DCHS in 1980. Was, in addition to being an outstanding baseball player, a prolific football player with the Tiger football team during that time. We're hoping to be joined by Greg. We've invited him to come up to the press box during tonight's broadcast to share some of his memories and talk about his playing days here at DeKalb County High School during his time in the minor leagues and his time also in Cincinnati as a member of the Reds. We've got live coverage of the DeKalb County High School Tiger baseball game coming up. Casey Midget will be joining me in just a few moments as well, as DeKalb County looking for a victory today against border rival Cannon County, and a great crowd on hand for today's celebration and the baseball game, as well as we got about a picture-perfect day for some baseball action here at DeKalb County High School. A lot of smiles down on that field, and rightfully so, as Greg Tubbs being honored, an honor, in my honest opinion, just a long overdue for somebody who made such an impact here at DeKalb County High School and went on to have such a prolific career collegiately at Austin Peay and then on to the professional level as well. One of a handful of DeKalb County baseball players all time to be drafted by a Major League Baseball team. We were discussing some of that. We know Kelvin Page was drafted along with Stephen Jennings just a few years back, and Cody Puckett among those. And there may have been others that we've just kind of overlooked, but we know for sure those four, all members of the DeKalb County fraternity that were drafted into the Major League Baseball system. Greg, however, among those, the only one I'm aware of anyway that made it all the way to the Major League level, where he spent 35 games playing for the Cincinnati Reds. We're going to hold up here just a moment as we're going to have invocation and the national anthem forthcoming. So if you're watching on stream on DCBlitz, just stay with us here, and we'll get set for introductions, lineups, and the first pitch all coming up here between DeKalb County and the Cannon County Lions.
Home Services is your trusted partner for comprehensive excavation and septic solutions. With a combined 30 years of experience, our team of skilled professionals deliver reliable, high-quality work for both residential and commercial projects. We understand the unique challenges of Middle Tennessee's terrain and provide customized services. From basic excavation to complex septic system installations, we have the expertise and equipment to handle jobs of any size or complexity. Put us to work for you. Home Services, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower, subcompact to midsize. Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass.
We're back at Coach Joey Reeder Field on the campus of DeKalb County High School, and lo and behold, who is going to throw out the first pitch tonight but our special guest in the house, and that is Greg Tubbs, who's going to step out.
Ceremonial first pitch will be thrown out by the great Greg Tubbs.
As, let's see, and Arm still got some pop in there. Casey Midge is going to be double dutying tonight as our color announcer and the PA announcer here. So,
Why
Casey,
hey, move your chair for a minute.
Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Uh-oh, there we go. We're all tangled up here already. Off to a good start, and we certainly hope Greg is going to have an opportunity to come up and spend a few minutes with us in the booth as we get started. Casey, looking at this game tonight, DeKalb County beat Cannon County early in the season, 19-6. That almost feels like a lifetime ago. Really, DeKalb County has struggled these last few weeks. Got off to a hot start, and, you know, this is a team that's relatively young. We've seen a lot of freshmen step in and play. Do you feel like maybe, you know, kind of some of that youthful infusion got out here, caught some folks off guard, and you kind of get that rookie plateau, I guess, and we've seen a little of that from the Tiger baseball team. You've seen a lot of these games. What's been your analysis of what we've seen so far from the Tigers?
Well, I'll tell you, the freshman bunch that's come in this year has made a bigger difference than even I thought they would. In fact, tonight we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen starting for us tonight that are on the field. So you can see that maybe Coach Webb is using this game as a good time to put those freshmen in all together to see what kind of, you know, team that they can gel together to see about help. They've switched around some positions tonight, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Maddox Pyburn is getting the start on the bump tonight for the DeKalb County Tigers. And if I'm not mistaken, Casey, this is Maddox. He's seen some action, but this is his first start for the Tiger baseball team. And what we've seen of Maddox so far, of course, one of the freshmen on this team, well, what do we come to expect from him tonight?
This is his second start. He started one of the games in the that tournament down in, where was it? Bell Buckle down there. He had a really good game that first game, and I look for him to continue it this time.
All right, we're about ready to go. Hunter Johnston, the third baseman, is going to lead things off here for the Cannon County Lions.
Number 21, Hunter Johnston.
Johnston is the third baseman who will step in. And we got a few notes on Cannon County statistic-wise. We'll try to share with you along the way through the course of the game. As Pyburn is ready to go, Johnston, his 59th at-bat of the season, hitting .241 as he comes in. He's going to chop one down to third base line. Reed Midget starting at third today. No problem at the hot corner over to first base. One up, one gone for Cannon County. And that will lead the way for Andrew Alexander to step into the batter's box. Alexander will come in. He leads the team in average. He's batting .448 so far this season, a .543 on-base percentage. He's probably the line's best hitter. He's got 26 hits so far this year, 20 runs scored, and he's also fast with 11 stolen bases leading the way for Cannon County.
Alexander gave them all kinds of problems when they played him earlier in the season. He's a good athlete. Ready
to go is Pyburn. Pybur's going to come right down the middle and open his count up. No balls and one strike to the number 2 hitter. John Andrew Bryson, the catcher, waits in the on-deck circle. Levi Paxson is the cleanup hitter, the shortstop. Number 5 hitter will be the right fielder, Bo Williams. We'll get to the rest of the lineup in a moment. Pyburn again. Going to deliver once, kind of saws off that outer third of the plate. And we'll go up and count here, no balls and 2 strikes. Race Rigsby is the number 6 hitter. The first baseman, Cannon Templeton, the DH, will bat 7th, as Donnell has to go up high to get that pitch from Piper. And the count now set up a ball and 2 strikes. Gavin Bogle is the left fielder. He bats at the number 8 spot. And the pitcher, Landon Smith, is the number 9 hitter. And we are seeing this one, it's just a little inside there. And we'll leave the things up 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think the batter helped out that situation some.
Maybe crowd in on the plate just a hair. And so after an 0-2 start to this at-bat, all of a sudden Alexander's looking at a payoff pitch coming up with it 3 balls and 2 strikes here. We'll give you some updates from other games going on around DeKalb County throughout the course of our broadcast as well. And 4 consecutive balls is going to put Andrew Alexander on base here for the Cannon County Lions. And as I mentioned, a .543 on base percentage, so he knows how to get on base, and he also knows how to run. 11 stolen bases on the season. Smith County and DeKalb West School are playing baseball today down in Liberty. They are knotted up 2-2. West School just scoring a couple of runs in the bottom of the first inning as they are playing their second game of the season. Smith County took the first matchup. John Andrew Bryson, the catcher, is going to step in. Piper's going to check over to first. And back in plenty of time over there is Alexander. And he'll come back and get set to work to the batter. Paxson moves to the on-deck circle. Around the diamond for DeKalb County. We'll steal your line up here for just a second, Casey.
Steal away.
As we will check this, and there goes the runner. Alexander got a good lead there. Throws not in time, and he's going to be in with a stolen base. As we mentioned, it's Donnell behind the plate tonight. Anderson Fortner's your first baseman. Tucker Webb over at second. The shortstops Keegan Taylor and Reed Midget at third. Your outfielders for DeKalb County. Gavin Frazier out in left. It's Ben Driver in center field. And your right fielder is Anthony Moore. As the stolen base will put a runner in scoring position. Count 0-1 here to Bryson. And Piper kind of back and forth. Looks like he's shaking his head as he goes from to second to the plate, to second to the plate. And now he's going to step off the rubber and get the runner to step back onto second for just a moment there. Again, Alexander in scoring position with 1 out. Pitch on the way is going to curve outside the zone. And it's going to get away from Donnell, and there goes Alexander. He's going to be all the way down to third base. And just like that, Casey, 90 feet away from potentially the first run of this baseball game. Alexander, we know, already dangerous. It doesn't need a lot, and that pitch getting away from Donnell just enough for him to get to third base.
What a difference that no-call strike that was a ball makes. You know, we don't have this runner on third right now.
Ground ball headed towards second base. Run's going to come in to score, and that's going to be the second out as down goes Bryson. But Alexander will cross the plate, and Cannon County is going to get on the board first here, leading 1-0 as we play in the top half of the first inning. So that will bring Levi Paxson into the batter's box, the cleanup hitter for the Lions is Paxson. And this will be his 50th at-bat of the season. He's batting .265 with a .429 on-base percentage. He's got 13 hits on the season, 5 RBI. And we'll get strike 1 here to open up this count, no balls and 1 strike.
Same pitch that was a ball that should have been a strike a while ago.
Speaking of DeKalb versus Cannon, Tigerettes are over in Woodbury today as they will look to snap out of a funky week. Well, I'll say week. I guess a lot of errors over the last 2 games. The Tigerettes got a win on Tuesday night over White County in extra innings. Suffered their second setback to Watertown in district play last night. And they'll take on Cannon County tonight in a game over there, I think starting around 5:30. Pitch count here goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. The DeKalb County Tigers really trying to right the ship here just a little bit. And I know it's not a district game tonight, Casey, but, a win would do these boys so much good. That's hard hit. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to travel out into right field. And just like that, we got a 2-out single by Paxson, which will keep this inning alive in the top half of the first. Bo Williams will now swing the bat.
Number 25, Bo Williams. Race Rigsby on deck.
Bo Williams will come up for his 42nd at-bat of the season. He's got 12 runs scored, hitting .317 and a second best on-base percentage on the team of .533. 1-0 with a runner at first. And Piper and the freshman set to go. Pitching to the lefty. That's a hard hit shot. Liner towards second. Great grab over there. That's Tucker Webb making a great play, and that's going to do it. Buchanan County is going to get 1 run, 1 hit as they lead it midway through 1-0 over DeKalb County. You're watching DeKalb County High School Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
We're back at Coach Joey Reeder Field on a beautiful Friday evening of baseball between DeKalb County and Cannon County. Lines out to an early 1-0 lead. Colin Donnell will lead things off for the DeKalb County Tigers, the catcher. And, boy, those numbers are going to be hard to read as we get on into this baseball game tonight.
That's no joke. They are very hard. But, you know that Colin, the hottest hitter we have.
He's been having a good season thus far. And this Casey
Leading off for the Tigers,
doing his double duty here this evening.
13, Colin Donnell.
You think he gets excited, folks? Just curious. It will be Donnell to lead things off this inning. Reed Midget, the third baseman, batting second. Tucker Webb is your number 3 hitter, the second baseman. Cleanup man is the first baseman, Anderson Fortner. Your number 5 hitter is number 5, Elliott Barnes, a designated hitter. Batting 6 will be the left fielder, number 23, Gavin Frazier. Keegan Taylor, the shortstop, in the number 7 spot, as Landon Smith, the pitcher, goes outside for ball 1. Bottom 2 batters in the order will be Anthony Moore, the right fielder, and your center fielder, Ben Driver, batting in the number 9 spot for the Tigers.
I know it's just 2 pitches in, but this is what killed Cannon County when we played them last time. They could not throw a strike.
Smith, we'll get some numbers on him in a moment, pitching-wise, and that was very close to being outside. But a called strike will make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
You know, 2 feet inside the batter's box is still a strike.
Well, he may have plans on a Friday night. You never know. And as that one, ball 3, will set it up 3 balls and a strike here to Donnell. Looks to get aboard here to start things off in the bottom half of the first inning. I mentioned Smith. This is his 7th game started this year for Cannon County. As ball 4, well outside there, will put Donnell on base, and that will bring up Reed Midget. And Reed, as a freshman, has been pretty consistent with the bat thus far this year. I know Casey's not going to have anything good to say, but...
Oh, he's been in a slump. Don't give him any credit. He's just now coming out of it. If he doesn't get a hit, he's out of the family.
Well, he's got a runner aboard here, and nobody out the bottom of the first inning. And that pitch just going to miss outside ball 1 to count 1 ball, no strikes. Talking about Smith, again, his 8th appearance, 7th game started. He's faced 141 batters coming into tonight. He does have a team best 386 earned run average, has struck out 35 coming into tonight as Midget takes a cut on that, and we'll even it up 1 ball, 1 strike. So if you want to say he's the ace of the staff, he's at least got the best ERA on the team and leads the team in some other statistics. And Morris, who started last night against Watertown, holding down second base today, might be the pitcher that Cannon would refer to as an ace, Coach Colin Jones, if he wanted to refer to one as such, I guess, as that one's going to be called strike for a 1-2 count here as he leads the team in several categories thus far this year, including appearances with 11. All that said, Smith, and there's a slow chopper. Did it go foul? Yes, it did. And Reed's run a long way just to come all the way back and do it again at a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he got a hold of that one, didn't he?
Yep. That got about 6 inches down the line.
Yeah.
Makes you proud, don't it?
Yeah, it's a proud daddy sitting right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes. The biggest thing you've seen from this freshman class, Casey, I know we talked so much about them as 8th graders last year and what all they accomplished having such a great year. But what have you seen of the class? And, you know, so many expectations. It's hard to live up, I think, to what people expected. But what have they given this team?
Energy. That's number one. Energy and a despisement of losing.
And that you really need. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
If we had a sock throwing contest out there, there'd be a fist fight before the game was over.
2-2 with Donnell at first base. Midget with Tucker Webb waiting in the on-deck circle. There's the pitch.
Oh, goodness.
And hanging that curve up there. Midget went after it. He's going to be down on strikes, and that will put the first out on the board and bring forth Tucker Webb to swing the bat, the junior second baseman.
Batting for the Tigers, the second baseman, number 7, Tucker Webb.
Tucker, you kind of feel like maybe a model of consistency for DeKalb County offensively and defensively, and we saw that from his older brother as there goes Donnell down to second. He's safe in, and the ball, in fact, is going to get out into shallow center field, but Tucker just seems like he's there, Casey. He's there every game, and you know what you're getting, and he's just a good, solid baseball player, good leader as well.
In my question, he is the unquestioned leader of this team. You see him affect so many other players throughout the game, throughout the week. He is just that rock that they have out there. Very deserving, very good kid. They ought to be looking up to him.
1-0 count, and Webb's going to look at that one drift downstairs for ball 2. And it'll go 2-0 to the number 3 hitter. Fortner waits in the on-deck circle. DeKalb County looking to get that run back as they have Donnell down at second base. Been a busy week for the DeKalb County Tigers. Had Upperman here yesterday for a non-district game. Former district foes. Check swing, but that one drops into the strike zone. Called strike will make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
Cannon County is already doing a lot better than they did against us this first game. I can't remember who pitched that first game, but this is clearly a better option.
As that's going to be popped up and should stay in the infield. It will. In fact, drifting over from short is Paxson. He's going to make the grab, and so 2 gone for DeKalb County as Webb retired on the pop-up, and that'll bring Anderson Fortner up to swing the bat. Fortner in the cleanup spot today with Elliott Barnes moving to the on-deck circle. And DeKalb in danger of leaving that runner stranded in scoring position as Donnell again led off the inning, drew a base on balls, and stole second base, but if Fortner doesn't make something happen here, it might leave him stranded in scoring position. Called strike will open this count up 0-1.
We talk about Tucker. Anderson's been very, very, very consistent. Honestly, I think he's our best hitter right now.
And that one's going to drift foul, and Fortner is going to be down in this count here. No balls and 2 strikes. Just a sophomore. You know, and I look up and down this lineup, I'm just amazed at the freshmen and sophomores. This is such a young team, and again, I know it's been a struggle of late, but there's some talent and some youth on this team as that one's going to get past the second baseman. And here comes Donnell. He's going to get around to score. I don't know what the official ruling will be. I would call that a hit just based on the hop and how hard hit that was by Fortner, but we'll see what the scorekeeper calls it. He's shaking his head. Casey.
E4.
And so that will bring aboard Elliott Barnes.
Now batting for DeKalb.
And what that will do also is make that run scored by Donnell an unearned run, as it's credited as an error. The pitch gets Downstairs, ball one, and Barnes will be looking at a 1-0 count. Another sophomore stepping into the batter's box here in Elliott Barnes. As in just a moment, we have Greg Tubbs stepping up into the press box, and we're going to let him join us in just a moment to talk some baseball. I'm excited about this, and been a sports fan in DeKalb County my entire life. And probably the first name, Casey, I remember ever hearing about in DeKalb County sports was Greg Tubbs. So just to sit down and talk to this gentleman is going to be a lot of fun. Well, let's see what happens with this at-bat. If we get through the half inning, we may start next inning. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be outside. A quick throw down to first base. Sliding back in plenty of time, however, is Fortner. And Barnes going to be set up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gavin Frazier waits in the on-deck circle. Another of those fabulous freshmen for this DeKalb County team. In fact, a back-to-back freshman on deck and in the hole with Keegan Taylor also waiting his opportunity. Tigers, they've tied it up. Run come in to score Donnell on the E4. Off the bat of Fortner. Well, we got a break here. What's going on here is Coach Tad Webb is walking down to home plate. And, well, Casey, kind of at a loss here.
There is a look of consternation.
Very good. That's about all I could put up with it as well. So, whatever.
Well, he patted the catcher on the back, so everybody seems to be fine now.
Okay, so hopefully everything and everybody's all right, and we're ready to go. Pitch on the way, and that's hard hit toward shortstop. Should be routine. Gobbled up, flipped over to second, and that's the inning. But DeKalb County will get that run back. We'll head to the second. We're all tied up at 1 apiece between the Tigers and the Lions. It's DeKalb County High School baseball on the Blitz Sports Network. We're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for a better community. It's lending a hand when times are tough and celebrating together when they're good. It's investing in our neighbors. It's knowing that every loan, every account, every conversation is a chance to make where we live stronger. At Wellworth Bank, we believe a better community starts with care. Wellworth Bank, care in common.
Back at Coach Joey Reeder Field on the campus of DeKalb County High School, we are honored to be joined by Greg Tubbs, today's guest of honor here at DeKalb County High School pregame ceremony. I hope everybody had an opportunity to tune in to see that. If not, go back after the game and watch that. Greg, thank you so much for joining us. And the first question I've got to ask, what's it mean to you to come back home, to have the ceremony, your family and friends here, and a new generation of Tiger baseball players out here today? What's it meant to you this afternoon?
A great deal. You saying something about these kids out here. I've taught 2 or 3 of these kids out here, especially freshmen, through their middle school days. I'd like to get them back over there, but still, this means a whole lot for me and my family.
Yeah. And I said this as Ray Spriggs be leading off the inning here for Cannon County. This honor today, long overdue. You go back and you played here from 1977 to 1980. A lot of people around here talk about, the Joey Reeder days, and he didn't start till the early 80s. One thing I'm going to ask, who was coaching? What was the baseball program like? I know we didn't have the field here today. It was all a lot different back in those days.
They say I got to remember who my baseball coach was. I barely remember my number, but now, who was that? He was a football coach.
Okay.
And had to take over baseball.
Okay.
He was from Tennessee Tech. I know he played football at Tennessee Tech. He was a linebacker, fullback. I I'll have to think what his name
Okay,
was. It's been years.
It'll come back. If it's like what I do,
4
about
years ago.
You'll wake up about 3:30 in the morning, and it'll be right there.
Yeah,
That's what happens with me. That's a base hit by Rigsby to lead things off in the top half of the second inning as Cannon County moves into the bottom third of the order. DH Cannon Templeton steps into the batter's box. What do you remember about your playing days in high school, Greg, as far as baseball goes?
Honestly, somebody asked me about that the other day, and it's like it's a blur.
Yeah.
I just went out here and just played the game.
Yeah.
I didn't think about anything else, even the honors and everything that comes with it. You just go out, you just play the game.
Right.
As hard as you can.
What drew you to baseball? What made you love the sport?
Well, I was a big Cincinnati Reds fan growing up, so I would sit at 1, 2 o'clock at night, knowing I got to go to school the next day. But I still would build. I would draw up a box score and would keep up with each player. And I said one of these days I'm gonna play for the Cincinnati Reds, and I'm a dadgum. That
Sure enough. Yeah. Templeton set for an 0-2 pitch here for Maddox Pyburn with a runner aboard. Pyburn keeps glancing over his shoulder and got Gavin Bogle waiting in the on-deck circle. Greg Tubbs, our special guest here on our broadcast today. DCBlitz baseball swing and a miss will lead to a strikeout there. To come full circle, and I don't want to leave out a gap there in the middle, but to been able to play for the Cincinnati Reds, that team you grew up loving. When you first walked out there onto that field for the Reds, I mean, what were the emotions? You have to remember that moment, I'm sure.
I do. I know I missed my flight to get to Cincinnati. That's first.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into panic mode because I had missed my flight. And they told me it's only an hour and a half up the road. So I just took my rental car and drove up the road and got there.
Yeah.
I got to the stadium and there was no one there.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, what's going on? So I'm sitting in the clubhouse 4 hours before the game. And I walked in the clubhouse, saw my locker, saw my gear. That's when it kind of hit me. But what that did, it gave me an opportunity to get acclimated to the stadium. So I went out and I looked at the stadium, big and this, and then once the players come in, everybody was meet and greet to everybody, and go out and do our pregame. And after pregame, I come back in to dry off to get my game stuff on, and then the manager comes over and says, such and such has been scratched. You're batting the 8th, playing center field.
Wow!
And that's when I went. I swear, I went into the toilet. Took a towel and went in the toilet. Went in there and screamed in the towel.
Oh man!
And then went out there and played.
Yeah,
it was. It's just one of those things. I just said, once I screamed in that towel, I said, it's time to go. And went out there and did what I'm supposed to do. I got a base hit first at bat, and that, so that kind of like put me at an even keel, back to an even keel.
Yeah.
Went out there and just focused on what I needed to do.
All the years that you spent playing minor league baseball, and I'm sure you enjoyed it, I'm sure because you love the game of baseball, but did you ever feel like the opportunity would never come that you would have a chance to play in the major leagues?
I did. At one point in my career, I did. I was ready to just hang him up.
Yeah.
I just couldn't take what was going on at the time. I started out hot, and once I got hot, they cooled me off, trying to change some of the things into me and cooled me off, and I just couldn't get that rhythm back until I got a call up to AAA, and then I had someone revamp my swing. And once I got that back, I said, nobody will ever touch my swing again.
Right.
So, and then once I got that swing back, that's when I made it to the big leagues. I know when I was ready to quit, I came home at All-Star break, and my mother kicked me in the rear end and told me, said, get back out there and you fight.
Yeah.
So, and I fought until the end.
Wow. Greg Tubbs joining us on a special day here at Coach Joey Reeder Field. DeKalb County playing Cannon County. Lions with a runner aboard. 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning, and an 0-2 count working here to the plate. Greg, those years in Buffalo, and let's get to here's this is a base hit going to hit out to left field, and Cannon County in a little bit of business here as they set up first and second with 2 outs on the board. The years in Buffalo, you put some great numbers up. You're still among the team leaders all time with that organization. It's the memories maybe that you have of those days there in Buffalo.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a sports town. You got the hockey, you got football, and then you had baseball at the time was trying to get the Major League franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And Denver beat us out that year. But I think that one year, 91, I think, 92, something like that, 91, 92, I think we drew like over 1 million. I mean, every home game was 21,500 people.
Yeah.
So you had to play.
Yeah.
So you had to, and it was a lot of fun. Concerts, Aretha Franklin, Beach Boys.
Wow.
So they had it like a major league outfit.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were trying to get.
Yeah.
And so I can't say nothing but great things about Buffalo.
Yeah.
They were good to me. Went out there and played hard for them to bring the people into the stadium, and they rewarded me for it.
I don't know from the baseball perspective, and I've never been to Buffalo, but I do know this. When they have come to Nashville to play the Titans in football, Bill's Mafia is one of the craziest and most fun fan bases I've ever seen. So if baseball's anything like that, that atmosphere's got to be magical.
It was unreal to play there.
Yeah.
It really was. Everybody wanted to play there. I signed with Pittsburgh in the offseason when I became a free agent because Pittsburgh was in Hawaii. They were playing in Honolulu. And then they changed affiliates.
Yeah.
And they went to Buffalo, and I was like,
oh, man.
Slightly different.
But I said, oh, crap, here we go.
Yeah.
But once I got up there, it was real.
Yeah.
Big stadium, 21,500. Every home game, nuts. They were into the game.
Yeah.
Because they wanted it bad, and I wanted it bad for them, and my teammates did too.
Sure.
Pittsburgh did good by keeping a lot of us from going to the big leagues at the time because we had a really good team, some really good ball players.
Back to the top of the order for Cannon County as Hunter Johnston now has drawn a walk, 2-out walk here, and pitching coach Daniel Leslie is going to come out to have a word with his pitcher. And the Tiger infielders are now facing bases loaded with 2 outs, and Andrew Alexander, the arguably the best hitter on this Cannon County team, set to step into the batter's box. Greg, you hung it up after that 93 season when you got to Cincinnati and had your moments with the Reds there. When did you know it was time, and what made you step away?
Well, your season is your off season. It's you're conditioning, preparing yourself for a long season, and that was getting just a little bit tougher each year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus once I got to the 94 season, Major League Baseball went on strike.
Right.
And I just just all the air went out of me.
Yeah.
At that time, I could have played. I could have been a scab, but I just could not because
now batting for the Lions.
They were good enough to put me in the big leagues in '93, and I could not do that to Major League play.
Sure.
That's one of the reasons why I did not crossover.
Completely understand and respect you for that. As that 94 season, a lot of people said it killed baseball. When 94 came around, and it hurt. It certainly hurt the game, I think, for a while. But I think baseball's bounced back. When you look at the game today, what do you like about it? And I'll say, we'll start on the pro level. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What changes amaze you or frustrate you maybe about the game today?
There's a lot, actually. They keep tweaking with it. As far as instant replay. Now the pitcher's got to hurry up and get the ball back to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of it. A lot of it I don't understand, so I kind of just stay away from it.
Sure.
I've been away from baseball. Right now, all I'm focused on is teaching.
Yeah.
Teaching kids how to hit it. how to throw it, how to field it.
We're going to get to that in just a second. Let's catch up as a strikeout. That's a huge strikeout by Pyburn. As he retires Alexander on strikes, Cannon County will strand the bases loaded as we head to the bottom of the inning with Barnes, Frazier, and Keegan Taylor all coming up next for DeKalb County. You said, I know, last thing here, I know you're not coaching anymore, but you're teaching the game. What do you love most about working with kids and teaching them the fundamentals of the game of baseball?
The biggest thing is once they figure it out, what I'm telling them, and they go out and have success, and you can see that confidence in them. That's the biggest thing. It's in the confidence, because a lot of kids come here and they're not sure. And once they learn the technique and what to focus on, as far as counts, situations, that's the biggest thing right now, is trying to teach situational hitting. But once these kids realize what they can do, it means everything in the world.
Yeah.
Just to see the smile on their face.
Well, Greg, it has been awesome to have you up here to talk with us. It's been awesome to see everything going on the field, to see you with friends and families. Some I'm sure you see on a regular basis, some maybe not so often, but thank you so much for being here today. I know you got dinner reservations and a lot of folks waiting on you. So, sir, thank you so much. Yes, sir, absolutely. Greg Tubbs joining us on our DCBlitz broadcast today. And we appreciate him taking a few moments of his busy schedule to come out here and take time to talk with us. Casey, I could talk to him all day long.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, he's the best baseball player to come through here. So.
And I know we kind of detracted from the game for just a few moments.
Yeah, we should go back to that last half inning. Maddox Pyburn pitched his way out of a mess. He had loaded the bases, had a hits batman to load it, and then was able to come back and get that third out. That was a big, big, big strikeout for the young freshman.
And maybe a good time called there for Daniel Leslie as he gets a moment to go out there and talk to his young pitcher. And, when we talk about some of these kids, they're still young. And, they're going to get rattled a little bit, Casey. And so, again, I think a good moment for him to call time, go out there and say, hey, shake it off.
Yep.
And he comes up. That's a huge strikeout, probably for his young career on high school. That's one of the biggest moments he's had so far. A good hitter for Cannon County as Frazier actually sets up even here 1-1.
Yep, that was really good. That's got to go well for his confidence the rest of this game.
Frazier's going to flare this one off toward the DeKalb County side of the field, and that'll set the count up 1-2 strikes.
Gavin is one of those freshmen that's come in probably behind Colin and hitting very well too, but where he has really helped the team is in the outfield this year.
That's hard hit deep in the hole at short, and that's going to get out to left field until Frazier's easily in safe at first base. And we will see how the scorekeeper decides to call this one as
E6.
He's going to call it E6 as Frazier nevertheless is on base to lead things off here in the bottom half of this second inning. And that will bring up the DH. Elliott Barnes. I had Gavin and Elliott somehow switched in my lineup. I'm blaming you for that, Casey. While he's still got the mic in his hand and he can't talk back. As the count goes here, 1-0 here to actually that's Taylor. That's not Barnes. That's Taylor. So I did have it right. So as there goes the runner down in safe at second base. That's Frazier who's going to steal second.
As number 15, Keegan Taylor.
And DeKalb County's got a runner in scoring position here now with nobody. Yeah, you had me all confused. I was like, I was looking for 5 and it's all 15.
It's my first day.
We'll blame Chris Moore.
Yeah.
If he's out there watching. Pitch on the way is going to curve outside. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike here to Taylor. Anthony Moore waits in the on-deck circle. Again, just a great day here at DeKalb County High School. I love when we bring back the legends, and there's no doubt that Greg, one of the great legends of sports here in DeKalb County, we've just not done a great job over the years of, I think, honoring the past and our great ones enough.
No, this is 25 years too long for this.
Yeah.
What else do you got to do? I mean, how many other major leaguers do we have in the county?
Yeah.
Who can say they hit a home run in the major leagues?
That's a shot headed towards center field, and no problem out there, picked up for out number 1. And so the fly ball to center will sit down Taylor and bring up Anthony Moore, the number 8 hitter for the DeKalb County Tigers, for his first at-bat of the day. And so Moore will step in with Ben Driver in the on-deck circle. And Landon Smith on the other side of the ledger so far for Cannon County, 1 unearned run. He's actually yet to allow a hit because Casey ruled both what could have been hits errors.
I'm a pitching-friendly person.
You like no-hitters, don't you?
I like no-hitters, yeah.
As keeping an eye on the runner there at second base in Frazier's. That's high, deep out into left field, but it's going to hang up, and that's going to fall into the glove of the left fielder for out number 2, and that will bring up the number 9 hitter in the order, Ben Driver. And Ben kind of started the season off as the leadoff man for this Tiger baseball team, and he's kind of worked through the order, and now, Casey, as I look at Ben in the 9 spot, a lot of coaches nowadays, they don't treat the 9 hitter as the weakest link as maybe you would have seen 20 years ago. Your 9 hitter is almost like another leadoff guy. You got Driver, who's got some good speed if he gets on base.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what a lot of teams are going to. They are they have the fastest player on the team batting in the 9 hole right now.
And you get him out there, and he'll run you to death. I assure you that is Ben. If he's not the leader in stolen bases on this team, he's right up at the top and has a count of a ball and no strikes here with 2 outs on the board. Swing and a miss, kind of fanned at that one. Chased it out of the zone just a little bit, as we do have the top of the order in Donnell waiting in the on-deck circle should he get a chance to bat this inning. Runner at second base, that's Frazier. Taylor and Moore flew out back-to-back. 2 gone here in the inning, and that outside will set the count 2 balls and 1 strike. DeKalb County looking to pick up a season sweep of the Cannon County Lions. We mentioned Upperman being a former district foe. So were the Cannon County Lions not so very long ago. Driver's going to pick up an RBI. There's no doubt that's a base hit. It's an RBI single that's going to bring Frazier on around from second base. And the DeKalb County Tigers have the lead for the first time in this baseball game as they go on top here 2-1 with a run here in the bottom half of this second inning. And what that does for DeKalb County is bring the top of the order back around, and Colin Donnell will swing the bat with run across here and Driver at first, and you better keep your eye on number 3 down the line if you're Landon Smith, because he can and will run if he gets the opportunity. And Smith, he's going to let him go. There he goes, and Driver got a great jump there. No problem getting in at second base with a stolen base. And that puts him in scoring position as the count opens up 1 ball, no strikes here to Donnell. Casey's doing everything. You're like tracking Game Changer, doing stats there and talking and introducing, and man, how do you do it all?
I'm the most interesting man in the world.
You are the Greg Tubbs of the press box.
Yeah. Yep.
That's going to be in their ball too at a count 2 balls and no strikes.
I can tell you what, he better not hang one over the plate with this batter.
And Donnell, again, I just kind of following along and seen the Tigers in a limited fashion, but kept track of the team. I've seen Donnell's growth, through box scores and the contributions and hearing. And, this young man, he's got a bright future ahead of him, Casey.
Well, he's thrown him 7 straight balls so far. We'll see if this is number 8. It sure is.
It sure is.
I think somebody has read the scouting report.
And so base on balls number 2 today issued to Colin Donnell. Reed Midget gets the courtesy introduction from Casey, and we'll step in. A couple of breaking pitches kind of had him off balance last at-bat, Casey, as Reed struck out in his first at-bat.
Well, they've read the report on him, too. He struggles with those breaking pitches. You seen what he just threw right there, too.
Yep. And Reed came up shaking his head there, and I don't know, maybe just shaking his head in frustration, or if Coach Leslie down at first said something along the way. That one's going to be upstairs, ball one. And to count the midget here goes 1-1. Tucker Webb in the on-deck circle. Tigers with a 2-1 lead so far here in the bottom of the second inning. Picture-perfect day for baseball here at Joey Reeder Field. That's popped up foul territory. Looks like it's going to drift out of play and does. And we'll set the count up here, 1-2 strikes. Hey, don't forget DC Blitz tomorrow. We are going to be live on location at Smithville Golf Course starting at 9 o'clock as the Project Graduation Golf Tournament is underway. And Lee Trammell, who will be producing. Are you going to play too, Lee? What, you're not going to play? Okay. Well, I was going to ask if he's going to play and, do some multitasking, produce the show at the same time. So Smithville Golf Course had their Smithville Masters yesterday. Matter of fact, I saw a big event out there. Had some fun with that, with it being Masters Week. I believe Kyle Phillips won the coveted Smithville green jacket at the first ever Smithville Masters yesterday.
Reed just got the pitch and he missed it.
1-2 strikes. Might not get another. Not that he likes like that. Ready to go. Smith sends that. Was a breaking pitch to the outside. Look out. Driver a bit hung out to dry. Now look at this. Throw down to third base. And that's going to get out to the field, and both runners will advance. That was actually not Driver's. Driver was on at second base. He will come down to third. That was Donnell, who got too big a lead, and Driver was not taking off from second, so almost hung out in no man's land there was Donnell. Then that throw down to third gets out into the outfield. Both runners now move into scoring position.
We need a hit here. We got to drive these runs in.
Big chance for Midget with a count at 2-2. Base hit, scores 1, possibly 2. Smith trying to get out of the jam this inning. 2 outs on the board. Pitch on the way outside, and it's ball 3. And Reed will get a payoff pitch to look at here. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You got to protect as a batter here.
3-2 Smith, ready to go. Reed's going to sky one up. That's not even going to get out of the infield as the second baseman Morris over to make the grab. Tigers will strand 2 in scoring position, but they do play 1. We played 2. Your score, it's DeKalb County 2 and Cannon County 1. It's Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Home Surveillance is your trusted partner in video surveillance equipment. Our team understands the critical importance of safeguarding your family and securing your business assets. We offer comprehensive solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring peace of mind through advanced technology and expert installation. As a locally owned and operated business, we take pride in our community and strive to build lasting relationships with our customers. Let Home Surveillance help you protect the things most important to you. Give us a call at 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
It will be batters 3, 4, and 5 due up here for Cannon County to lead off the top half of the third. So the heart of the order coming up, that's John Andrew Bryson, the catcher. Levi Paxson, the shortstop. Bo Williams, the right fielder. In that mix, you're 1 for 3. Base hit in there, an RBI.
Have you ever noticed how all these kids look the same? Like, I can't even tell my own kid half the time. If he wasn't wearing them silly glasses out there, I wouldn't know who he was.
True story, folks. Casey was out at pregame looking all over the place for Reed. And, of course, I thought it was Reed down the line at third. But, as you say, a lot of these kids look alike.
Yeah.
But you finally found him, though, as we get ready for the Bryson at bat. DeKalb County with a 2-1 lead headed to the top of the third, scheduled for 7 innings. Paxson will wait in the on-deck circle. Maddox Piper, again, got to have a big jam last inning. He's had a quality start so far here for DeKalb County. He's yielded the 1 run and 3 hits so far in the ball game.
We've got to do better to give him some run support.
And so as the count opens up, 1 ball and 1 strike here. Pitch on the way. Chopper headed towards second base. Webb, no problem. Good block of it.
It's almost an automatic out when it gets hit to Tucker.
Webb will fling that ball over to Fortner, and that will be out number 1 on the 4-3 put out.
Now batting for the line,
and so
number 8, Levi Paxson.
Levi Paxson, who's 1 for 1 with a base hit in his first at bat. First inning, and that was the 3rd out of that first inning. Last inning was led off by Race Rigsby single. Couple of strikeouts in there by Pyburn, who loaded up the bases, but then came back to get a strikeout of Alexander to end the threat. And now gets the first out of this 3rd inning. Curveball going to break just outside for ball 1. 1-0 here to Paxson with Bo Williams waiting in the on-deck circle. We're kind of coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Casey. Spring sports go so fast. I mean, we're moving into the middle portion of April, and by the end of this month, we're going to be talking about tournament time. Of course, any team participating in spring sports, you won't be playing your best ball by the time this month is over with. And so Tigers have some time here to kind of right the ship and kind of get out of this funk that they've been in for a little while. There's been a lot, that's for sure, as count 2 balls and 1 strike here. 3 games this week, pair losses in district to a good Central Magnet team than Upperman yesterday, as Chopper slow roller headed toward 3rd. Reed will get it over to 1st in time, and that's 2 gone. Here in the top half of the 3rd inning, leading the way for Bo Williams, the right fielder, who is 0 for 1 with a line out in his first at-bat. He will step up. Base is empty here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And this, even through the month of April already, it's been busy. Lost to Smith County. They had Lebanon and Huntland in the Unionville tournament here just a week or so ago. As we mentioned, 3 games already this week. Tournament up in Gainesboro in Jackson County. I think the Alex Cassidy Classic going on tomorrow. I believe, is that JV only?
Yes.
Okay, that's what my understanding of that was. As
they get to play 1 game, and it's at 8:30 in the morning.
8:30 in the morning.
Congratulations, you kids.
Kelly Pyburn, our Blitz cohort, letting us know 8:30 in the morning. She's happy about that. Yeah. She's got to be there at 7:30.
Kelly in process of making her 3-mile trip tonight around the park as her kid is pitching.
She does a lot of pacing when Maddox is on the mound. Maddox with a count in his favor here, ball and 2 strikes to Williams with Rigsby waiting in the on-deck circle. 2-1 DeKalb County with this lead here in the top of the 3rd inning.
You know, they ask me why I don't do that when Reed's pitching. You know what I tell them?
What?
Once you've walked up in front of church to lead singing with your pants unzipped, you're not embarrassed by a lot.
And so Pyburn is going to get it, flips it over to first base for the out. A 1-2-3 inning for Pyburn and the Tigers in the field. Let's head to the bottom half of the inning. Your score is 2-1 DeKalb County. It's Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Headed to the bottom half of the third inning, and DeKalb County will be back up to the plate with batters 3, 4, and 5. Webb, Fortner, and Barnes. Webb popped up in his first at-bat. Fortner reached on an error at second base, and Barnes also retired in his first go-round, and we'll see Tucker Webb. You know, you don't see Tucker get a lot of offers for a game, so I think he's going to be due at some point
Most
tonight.
consistent player on the team.
I'm going to see that inside, and the count will open up here 1-0 to Webb. Fortner waits in the on-deck circle. Talking about all the games that DeKalb County has played in April, they will get right back to it after the JV Cassidy Classic tomorrow. This one's going to be popped up. Pitcher Smith says he has it, but the third baseman will wave him off, and he's got it. And so pop-ups have retired Webb in his first 2 at-bats today, and that will bring aboard Anderson Fortner, who looks to reach base for the second time today. Got on due to the error last time. Looking at, again, as we were going ahead next week for the DeKalb County Tigers, Monday, Tuesday, their next round of district games is swing and a miss. We'll open this one up 0-1 at Macon County on Monday, and we'll have the blue and white Tigers here in Smithville on Tuesday. If you like Tigers, you'll love our district. If you like multicolored Tigers, you'll like it even better.
Yeah.
We've got black and gold Tigers. We've got purple Tigers. We've got blue and white Tigers. We'll just have to get Central Magnet to change their colors.
All of which exist in the wild, you know.
Misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. TSSA's laughing.
Yeah.
You got to be, because putting all Tigers in one district.
You know what? When they created the schools, they just all get together and say, all right, what available names are out there? Tigers.
Tigers.
Oh, okay, well, I pick all of them then.
I believe that may be the most popular name among high school mascots in the country. I won't swear
it's
to
the
that.
most popular name for a mascot in Middle Tennessee is all I can tell you.
Most likely, yeah. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers will also play at Monterey in a non-district game next Thursday. A Monterey team they beat 8-7 back on March 6th here at Joey Reeder Field. They'll get a rematch there. And the count goes here, stays here, I should say, full at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Fortner. Swing and a miss. Took a heavy cut at that one.
Hey, I tell you what, we better tip our hat to Brother Smith out there on the mound. He has pitched a whale of a game so far.
He has done a job, and as you mentioned, last go-round, DeKalb County got 19 against Cannon. And you've piqued my curiosity. I'm actually going to go back to see who pitched the last time. Well, I'll do it in a moment, as there's a base hit caroming towards center field, and Elliott Barnes on the first pitch will drill one out there for a 2-out base hit here for the Tigers. And so,
Tigers, the left fielder, number 23, Gavin Frazier.
we'll give you a score update from Liberty, where Smith County has taken a 4-2 lead over the DeKalb West Bulldogs. Over in Woodbury, the Cannon County Lionettes are shutting out the Tigerettes 3-0 in high school softball action. It's Coach Amy Tobit's birthday. I told her she needed to celebrate big. Go over and get a big win over Cannon tonight, but they're down in the hole 3-0. Coach Chris Vance is over there representing our DCBlitz crew this evening.
He's been sending texts to the score, and I thought, why is he not just watching? You could just watch the game. I didn't realize we were playing Cannon County in softball, which was probably said in our text thread 100 times, and I just didn't read it. So,
yeah, Lee's nodding his head. Some people do read the text chat.
Yeah,
some people. As I count, There's a quick throw down, and there's going to be a stolen base. Barnes will slide in there as Frazier at the plate here for DeKalb County.
Safe by a mile. That's what I say.
I'll go with you there, Casey. I like it. So the first game back on March 7th, Cannon County started Race Rigsby at pitcher, and Race went 2 1/3, as that's in there for the called strike. We're evened up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Rigsby, 6 runs, 4 earned on 2 hits, 2 Ks, and 5 walks. Then John Andrew Bryson came in after that. A swing and a miss. We'll get Frazier down here 1-2. Bryson gave up 11 runs, 3 earned on 4 hits, had 6 walks. So we did not see Smith in that last game. DeKalb County didn't.
I think he'd pitched the night before when they played White County, which they either beat by 1 or lost by 1.
And down on strikes goes Frazier. I didn't want to say down goes Frazier. I did, but I didn't. And that's going to wrap up the inning. DeKalb County will leave 1 stranded. We played 3 complete in a low-scoring affair. It's the DeKalb County Tigers 2 and the Cannon County Lions 1. Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Want a mower that's tough enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance? You want a bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort, the pro in you demands. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. Find your big boy mower at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Unrivaled.
We're back here, Coach Joey Reeder Field, Friday evening of high school baseball.
Trying to talk Izzy into getting on and doing an inning here.
Is she going to do it?
She'd do it. She's a lot better than I am, I'll tell you.
Oh, me. I was at the bank today, Casey. Your ladies up front, they love you.
Yeah. They send dirty notes up with everybody threatening me. It's great.
Well, they seem to be concerned that go ahead, and then I'll come back to my story here in a moment, is it will be Race Rigsby to lead off the inning for Cannon County. Cannon Templeton and Gavin Bogle all do up this inning, but they seem to be concerned that you've been having dry lips lately. They said I needed to get you some chapstick, but they suggested that I get super glue and tell you that your tailor said that you needed some chapstick.
Yeah, they just say that stuff, but guess what? I'm going to fire all of them next week.
Curveball in there from Pybert for a called strike. The count opens up, no balls and 1 strike. As I mentioned, Rigsby led off the second inning with a base hit for Cannon County, but as Lions loaded the bases, Piper came back to strike out Alexander to end the threat. He'll even it up here, though, at 1 ball and 1 strike. And 1-1 the count. Pitch.
Ball low and away.
Low and away, 2-1. As Pyburn working the first at bat as we play here in the top of the 4th inning. Scheduled for 7. Looking back just a little bit there, a little chin music.
Back off
Hello
my plate.
there. Yeah. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 with Templeton waiting in the on-deck circle. And again, we'll kind of keep you up to date on other scores going around the world today. I can tell you the Tiger tennis team won again today, as foul tip will set the count up full here to Rigsby at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tiger tennis team with a win over Macon County in district, 6-1. They're now 5-1 in district, 11-3 overall, and they have won 8 matches in a row.
Zane Starkey is my all-time favorite tennis player.
He's had a good year.
Yeah.
He's been playing like in a 4 or 5 singles spot, but
I'm so proud of him. Like 2 years ago, he couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time without falling.
Oh.
And now he's playing tennis.
Yeah. I don't know if that hit him or just ball 4. Either way,
ball 4.
He's going to take first base as Rigsby, and that will bring aboard Cannon Templeton. How fitting for Cannon. His name is Cannon. So Templeton, who struck out his first go-around.
That's like all those people in Knoxville or people that like UT that named their kids Knox.
Or Peyton.
Yeah, or Peyton. That's another good one. Yeah.
Well, you'll be sad to know that Zane Starkey did not play today.
Well, I'll tell you, that is an injustice because that man is a dynamo.
He did not get his name called today. Singles or doubles. Girls lost to Macon today. The girls have been playing better. In fact, gave Smyrna all they wanted yesterday. But boys win 6-1 today. And, again, just an outstanding season. And, again, at 8 wins in a row now. I'll tell you Brad Hale has picked up tennis. And
that kid's just an athlete, man.
He's great at golf, and he just started playing tennis first time this year, and he's already moved up. He's like the number 3 singles player now for the Tigers.
He's got it figured out. He's good at all the country club sports that you can make money at and play for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you play tennis forever.
Yeah.
Or you could transition into pickleball. Or
Yeah.
You said he transitioned from pickleball into tennis, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then you can revert,
You
to
can go both
pickleball
ways.
after the fact. Yeah, absolutely. As that one's fouled back.
You will be made fun of, though.
Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Have you ever played pickleball?
No, I've watched it played, and I thought, well, why aren't we just playing tennis?
Yeah, I've never played it. I have played tennis a long time ago, and my knees were, still had some sort of attachment to,
Ligaments.
all the right parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ball on a strike here to Templeton. Rigsby's in scoring position now at second base. Gavin Bogle waits in the on-deck circle, and Templeton showing bunt, maybe trying to move that runner over to third base. 1-run game here. Pyburn fakes throw over to second. Let's see. Swings around that side, keeping his eyeballs over on Race Rigsby. Race Rigsby, what a great baseball name.
Yeah. He's going to be a Formula One driver.
I could see that, too. That'd be a good name for Formula One. Good bunt laid down. Oh, that's terrific. He's going to be safe. Everybody's safe. Runners on the corners. Man, Templeton put that in a spot just about nobody could get it.
That was so good, I'm actually going to give him an actual hit on that.
Well, yeah, it's hard not to.
No, it's pretty easy. All I got to do is hit this error button.
That's going to bring up Gavin Bogle. Gavin's going to swing the bat, and he's got an RBI opportunity here with the runner down the line at third base. And so far, no outs on the board. Landon Smith waiting in the on-deck circle. And ready to go here, Pyburn. And keep an eye on the runner at first base. They may attempt to put that double steal in motion as he shows bunt there out in the foul territory. Will open the count, no balls and 1 strike. See it a lot in softball, maybe not as much in baseball. But wouldn't be surprised if Cannon might try to catch DeKalb County napping or force an errant throw here to get that runner down the line from third. 2-1. Cannon County working it here in the top of the 4th inning. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Pyburn in a bit of a jam. He was a couple of innings ago and got out of it.
You'd look for Cannon to send that runner on first base here in a minute, try to tempt Colin into throwing that ball down.
Throw to first as Pyburn wants to let Templeton know, hey, I'm not going to make this easy on you if he does attempt to take off and run. And he keeps glancing out of the corner of his eye over at first. Not a big lead, but a lead by Templeton.
It's a schmeed.
Is that like a schmedium?
It's a schmedium.
And now Pyburn's going to step off as everybody will reset here. No balls and 1 strike, the count to Bogle. Smith, the pitcher, waits in the on-deck circles. We're in the bottom third of the Cannon order. Showing bunt again, lays it down. Runner coming, trucking in, will be safe. at home, but the runner at first will be gone. So Bogle.
That's a good play. Goodness gracious. Good for them.
Bogle will get the ground out, but he'll be credited with the RBI. Cannon County's tied this game at 2-2, and that's going to bring Landon Smith up, who's 1 for 1 with a base hit.
For the lines, number 9, Landon Smith.
So the second
On deck.
The second run given up today by Pyburn. Both earned runs. And now he will step in. Are we going to have a change? Maybe a courtesy runner, pinch runner? We'll see.
Hold on. I still got to enter this last play in.
We're not having a change in the batter as Smith will step into him. I thought maybe a change on the bases, but it doesn't seem like that's the case either, as Templeton is down at second base. So Smith will step in. Top of the order in the on-deck circle. Look at that.
Maddox hung that one.
High flying to left field. It should stay in the field of play. Does. Catch made. Everybody will hold up. Gavin Frazier got up under it. Looked more impressive when it came off the bat.
I'm going to tell you something. They were smart not to test his arm. He has got a cannon.
Yes, he does. And runner did not even attempt to take off and run in Templeton. As we come back around to the top of the order, and Hunter Johnston will step in for the third time today. Johnston, 0 for 2 so far. And swing tipped it foul, and the count will open up no balls and 1 strike. 2-2. Cannon County has tacked on a run to tie things up here in the top half of this 4th inning. Johnston stepping in, officially 0 for 1 so far today. Pyburn will deliver, and that breaking pitch gets away from Donnell, and here comes Templeton on down the line to third. And with now 2 outs on the board, the go-ahead run finds himself 90 feet away at third base. Well, Cannon County, much like DeKalb County, it's been kind of a tough season for the Lions. They're 4-15 coming in. They ran into that buzzsaw that is Watertown last night. It's a pretty one-sided win for the Purple Tigers. So, and you factor the rivalry in and all that stuff. And both these teams wanting a win, but maybe more than that, Casey, needing a win in this game this afternoon.
I told somebody today, if we played the elementary school and got a win, it would be big right now. You just need a win. You have to have some confidence. I mean, when you go, they're human. When you get your brains beat out every night, after a while, that mess gets old. So anytime you can pick up a win, you ought to pick it up.
Slow dribbler going back to Pyburn. He's going to take it himself over to first base, and that will do it. Cannon County, though, will tack on a run to tie this baseball game. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's batters 7, 8, 9 due up for the DeKalb County Tigers. 2-2 between the Lions and the Tigers. It's DeKalb County Baseball and the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Choosing Ignite as your HVAC contractor means choosing a partner who values quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction above all else. Our extensive experience and industry expertise enable us to tackle any project, big or small. We are proud to be a trained comfort specialist, offering top-tier products and services that ensure year-round comfort. With our satisfaction guarantee, you can trust that we will go above and beyond to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Let Ignite serve your HVAC, electrical, and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
We're headed to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Casey has given up the headset. And we have Izzy. What's your last name? I just know Izzy. Izzy Pritchard. Izzy Pritchard. Well, hi, Izzy. Are you excited to be here today?
Yeah.
Well, have you been doing the scoreboard all year?
Yeah, I've been doing it since my freshman year.
Okay. And you're what, a senior?
Junior.
Junior. Tigers, the shortstop, number 15, Keegan Taylor. Anthony Moore on deck.
My first question is, how do you deal with Casey on a game-by-game basis? As count opens up 1-0 here to Keegan Taylor.
It's actually not too bad. It gives me some company.
Okay. Well, Casey can be okay sometimes as the pitch outside to be 2 balls and 1 strike. What do you like about baseball?
I don't know. I like watching it. It's pretty interesting to me.
All right. Yes. And, Evan Pritchard as a former member of the Tiger baseball team. And I'm sure you were here watching a lot of his games during his playing career, right?
Yeah, I was here a lot.
That's going to hang up in right field, and catch will be made out there for out number 1, 1 up and 1 away. What's your take on the Tiger baseball team this season? What do you like about the team? What do you think that they're struggling with right now?
I mean, I'm friends with all the players, so I like watching them play.
Yeah. All right. So, do you think they're going to snap out of this funk they've kind of been in the last couple of weeks here?
I feel like they have the skill to. I think they could if they tried.
Yep. Definitely got a lot of talent on this team. Swing and a miss as Moore's going to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ben Driver waiting in the on-deck circle. And now, if you were the coach of the baseball team, what's the first thing you would do for this team? What would be the first decision you'd make? Oh, that's a great stab down there by Johnston and makes the throw out. That was pretty there. And two away. But if you were coach, what would be your first decision? Your first act, I guess.
Probably can't say it on here.
Well, we won't put you in that position then. Do you have a favorite player on the team, or do we not need to discuss that either?
Well, Silas isn't playing right now, but I'll say him because he's my cousin.
Okay, all right. As Ben Driver will step in, and we'll take a look at a breaking pitch just inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Have you ever played any sports, Izzy?
I do cheer right now, but I used to play softball and I used to play basketball.
Okay.
Wasn't too good, but it's okay.
What did you enjoy about it, though?
I liked softball. I liked, the batting part and stuff. I just didn't play again.
Yeah. That happens sometimes, you know. You just find something you like better. So you obviously enjoy cheering.
Yeah, I like cheer a lot.
Yeah. As a count 3 balls and no strikes here to Driver. And Driver's going to get a 4-pitch walk here. And that's going to put some speed on the bases with the top of the order coming up. Speaking of walks, Colin Donnell has walked twice today.
Number 13, Colin Donnell.
So is Cannon County our biggest rival, do you think?
For sure in basketball. I don't really know about baseball. I feel like right now, sure, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, we got Donnell up again. He has walked twice, and you got the speed of Driver over at first. And a quick throw over there by Smith. Driver back in plenty of time. 2-2 the score. What are we going to have to do to win this game, Izzy? What's going to be the secret here? Other than us scoring more runs, we know that.
Probably getting the runs in. I feel like we get, bases loaded, we get the, third out.
That's true. That's been a problem, and get those runners in scoring position. Got to find a way to get them home, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Got an opportunity here. 1 out on the board. Got some speed on the bases. Got some speed at the plate. As that one's going to drop in there for a called strike here to Donnell with Reed Midget waiting in the on-deck circle. As we'll look at a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to go. There goes Driver. Pitch is outside. They'll throw, but oh my, that one. Oh, that's going to get out to center, but Driver's going to hold up there at second base. And Donnell is going to have a 2-1 pitch to look at here. So 2 outs on the board with the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. I've got you distracted, Izzy. I know you're keeping the scorebook, and I've got you, or the scoreboard, rather, and I got you doing this color commentary here. Swing and a miss here for Donnell. Makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. What's been your favorite, the best game you've seen all year for the Tiger baseball team?
Yeah, this one probably.
This one? All right. Well, let's shape it up to be a good one. Unfortunately, we leave a duck on the pond. Izzy Pritchard's been our guest commentator for the bottom half of the fourth inning. We head to the fifth. It's all tied up, 2-2 between DeKalb and Cannon. This is Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Home Services is your trusted partner for comprehensive excavation and septic solutions. With a combined 30 years of experience, our team of skilled professionals deliver reliable, high-quality work for both residential and commercial projects. We understand the unique challenges of Middle Tennessee's terrain and provide customized services. From basic excavation to complex septic system installations, we have the expertise and equipment to handle jobs of any size or complexity. Put us to work for you. Home Services, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
2-2, Tigers and Lions headed to the top of the fifth inning. Tom Duggan, Casey Midget, Lee Trammell, our producer this afternoon. Izzy Pritchard, our guest commentator. Greg Tubbs has been a special guest today. We've had a lot of fun here up in the press box today through 4 innings of baseball.
We have a problem.
And
never mind. They were on my head.
Oh, okay. Don't lose your glasses. Coach Chris Vance, I just picked my phone up, and I've got 3,472 text messages.
Well,
Coach Vance has done a great job keeping us informed of the softball game. I've done a miserable job of reading my text messages. But I can tell you that it is 5-0 Cannon County. And I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, they're in the bottom of the third inning with Cannon County up 5-0. And Casey, looks like there could be some changes in the lineup, maybe, as Coach Jones is having a little chat with the home plate umpire.
Leading off,
it will be Andrew Alexander to lead the inning off.
Andrew Bryson on deck.
Alexander walked, stole a base, and his first at-bat struck out to end the second inning.
Can't say that stuff right before I'm going to have to announce the lineup.
Well,
I start second-guessing myself then. Start announcing Elliott twice in the game then.
John Andrew Bryson is in the on-deck circle. I got to keep you on your toes, So,
yeah. I'm just looking forward to going to eating supper with Greg Best.
Yeah, Greg Best.
Greg Best. I've lost my mind. Boy, it's hot up here. Greg, I'll come eat. I'm looking forward to eating supper with you, too.
As Alexander is going to get hit in the back on the breaking pitch there.
But if I have the chance to eat with Greg Tubbs, I'm going to pick that first. So,
well, Greg Best just found out you're coming to eat dinner with him. If he's watching out there, then you probably just
switched restaurants.
He's headed to Hardee's.
Yeah, he's headed somewhere far, far away.
Oh, my. John Andrew Bryson to step into the batter's box. And Bryson, 0 for 2, has grounded out a couple of times. Does have an RBI to his credit back in the first inning. Drove home that first Cannon County run. And we're tied up at 2, and the potential go-ahead run is on base at first after Pyburn hit Alexander, and then a little chin music there to Bryson with Paxton moving to the on-deck circle.
Although, if Greg Vest is available, Lavanda's out of town tonight. If you've got something you're fixing that's pretty good, give me a call. I'm going to take myself up on this offer.
You have talked yourself into it. Now you just got to talk Greg into it. Is that in there for the called strike? And Pyburn on the board there, 1 ball and 1 strike. Special evening here. If you tuned in late and missed the ceremony honoring Greg Tubbs prior to the game, we did stream that here on the Blitz Sports Network. You can go back. Well, you better do it now because I think the game will go away from Facebook once the game is ended.
Oh, really? Like you can't see it after this?
I don't think so, but don't hold me to that. I think that's going to be the case tonight.
Will Iran take over Facebook or something, or what?
As that is fouled out of play, and the count is 1-2 strikes here to Bryson. But really enjoyed it. I did try to audio record that and the interview with Greg. Missed a little of both, so we will try to patch that together and get it on our podcast network sometime about the spring of 2081 at the rate I'm going at getting things on the podcast network. Third strike called there on Bryson, and he is gone. The fourth strikeout of the afternoon for Maddox Piper. And I think Maddox, he's pitched himself a nice game this afternoon for DeKalb County.
He carried over from last year. He's just consistent.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely has done a good job today. He does have the 2 earned runs. There's going to be a slow roller headed towards second. Webb gobbles it up, and down goes the base runner Paxson, retired on the ground ball for the second time today. That'll bring up Bo Williams, who's 0 for 2. Williams will step in with 2 outs on the board. Race Rigsby heads to the on-deck circle. Cannon County's got a runner at second. That's Alexander. He is fast. He will run. So got to keep an eye on him over at second, especially with 2 outs on the board. Base hit would definitely give Alexander a great chance to score. That's a little flare. That's some trouble. That's some trouble. Oh, my, look at that. Gavin Frazier on his horse out there tracks that ball down and left. And Cannon County is going to strand that base runner in scoring position as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. For the Tigers, it's batters 2, 3, and 4. Coming up, Cannon County 2, DeKalb County 2. Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Join us for DC Blitz tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. By tomorrow, I mean Saturday. I was going to say in case you're watching the game on another day, but again, if the game goes away after tonight, it won't matter. But tune in for DC Blitz. Got a great show coming your way tomorrow from Smithfield Golf Course with the Project Graduation Golf Tournament starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We got a Blitz Legend Series tomorrow. All kinds of legends this week. Cynthia Woodward will be joining us at Smithfield Golf Course tomorrow.
I have a special picture to show her tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll keep it a secret.
You're not even going to tell us.
Nope.
So looking forward to that. I think Cynthia played about every sport there was to play during her time at DeKalb County High School and was very good at all of them, matter of fact. And we're looking forward to catching up with her and talking about her playing days and seeing what she's been up to since her days at DeKalb County High School. Breaking pitch going to be fouled away, and Midget
hurt the umpire.
Kind of did he catch? I think it rung his bell just a little bit.
Hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah, just a little bit there, and time called. I think the ump just trying to.
Well, Reed ain't getting no calls now, buddy.
He looks like he's okay, and Coach Colin Jones out checking on him. Reed.
Everybody in the world is asking if he's okay, except for Reed. Yeah. Get back in there. I'm going to hit you again next pitch.
I think he hears you. I can see him looking up here. Just yeah. No balls and 2 strikes here to Reed Midget. And well, he'll get that call in his favor. Outside ball 1, 1-2 the count. As 2, 3, and 4 getting to the heart of that Tiger order here in this 5th inning. All tied up. There's a chopper headed toward third. Gobbled up there. Johnston makes the play. And Midget now 0 for 3 as he's retired on the ground ball to the number 5 spot on the field. And that'll bring up Tucker Webb, who's popped up a couple times today.
Tucker Webb.
You can probably say that Tucker may be due here. As I mentioned earlier, you just don't rarely see a box score where he's 0 for the day, but had a little misfortune his first couple of times up. Going to foul that one back, and, well, there goes the camera. We're all offline there.
Well, you know, I thank goodness for nets is all I can tell you.
Well, and there you go. At least.
Me and Izzy would have took 5 or 6 to the face if that thing hadn't been here so far this season.
Yeah. You're definitely grateful for the net as that one floats outside, and Tucker back at the count, 1 ball and 1 strike here. 1-1. Fortner waiting in the on-deck circle. 2-2 score. Hasn't been the offensive showcase of the last meeting between the two teams, and 2-1 the count. But been a good baseball game. If you like the pitcher's duel in particular, Smith and Piper both have really been good today. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And Webb's going to be evened up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I've got Landon at 86 pitches right now.
All right. And that got him.
87th was a hit.
Yep, got a hit batter there as Tucker Webb. He'll earn a trip to the plate. He's going to get to a base one way or another, and he gets there with a hit by pitch, which will bring up Fortner and Barnes into the on-deck circle.
Elliott Barnes on deck.
And DeKalb County's Tigerettes are on the board over in Woodbury as after 4 complete, Cannon County leading the Tigerettes 5-2 in softball action today. As we keep you posted on some of the other games going on involving DeKalb County sports. Friday usually a slower day, but a handful of games / matches, etc. going on.
Well, we had to get that 12th game in the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
These games won't play themselves.
You know what? We better be mighty thankful. We haven't had a lot. Well, I say thankful. I know we need rain, but for the spring sports aspect of it, we've not had a lot of rain, and we've not had a lot of games get wiped off the schedule so far.
I have a confession to make.
What?
I haven't mowed my yard yet.
I haven't mowed mine either. In fact, I'm looking for someone to mow mine because I'm too lazy to do it.
Hey, Reed Midget's available. I can tell you that.
Fly ball to center field. Send him to the Hart Major Metropolitan downtown, and I'll put him to work.
Yep.
As Fortner flies out to center field, and 2 outs on the board with Elliott Barnes coming up.
Number 5, Elliott Barnes.
Barnes smacked the base hit his last time up, and he'll have Gavin Frazier moving into the on-deck circle.
Elliott's had the best hit of anybody all night.
Yeah, he actually has. And he'll have a runner to work with. Oh, that's going to get away, and there goes Tucker. He's down, no issues getting to second base, and even a little bit of issue getting to that ball and that deep backstop back there as Bryson had to get back there and fish it out. Tucker, for just about a half a second, thought about trying to go on to third base.
Yeah. Ben Driver would have been there.
2 outs with a count, 1 ball, and no strikes here to Barnes. That in for the called strike. We're even up at 1-1. 1-1 the count. 1 for 2, as we mentioned, Barnes so far today. Barnes also with a stolen base to his credit. Looking at the pitching line, well, we'll come back to that in a bit. That's ground ball going to be handled easily down at first base. DeKalb County will strand one in scoring position. We're going to the top of the 6th inning, all tied up. Cannon County 2, DeKalb County 2. Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our.
Well, we're getting down to the point where each team's got 6 regulation outs to work with. I do say regulation.
Oh, man, me and Izzy are sitting here praying for something to happen before the bottom of that 7th inning.
Well, and let's hope it's something for our guys, you know.
We have played a lot of extra innings, and we feel like we've paid our dues.
So, Casey and Izzy are holding out. Do you have one of those anti-extra inning dances, like, you know, anti-rain dance or something you can do?
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm an old fat man. And old fat man can't sit for hours on end without going to the bathroom. And that causes a huge problem when you're the PA and the bookkeeper.
You do have a point, as that's fouled away. Rigsby down on the count to open up, no balls and 1 strike. Yeah, I think I've had to pee since about the first 5 minutes of the Greg Tubb ceremony.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it, so until you bring it up. Breaking pitch hangs just a bit high, and Piper evens things up here, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lavonda's daddy, I think, was trying to tell me to go to the bathroom before, and I was just too dumb to realize what he was saying. But, boy, I wish I'd have done that.
With age comes wisdom. Rigsby turns on that one. Another great grab by Gavin Frazier out in left field. Down goes Rigsby, and Templeton will step in with 1 out on the board. And Templeton so far.
Now batting for the Lions, number 8.
Today is 1 for 2. Templeton has reached base 1 time. Maddox Pyburn's line as he's gone now 5 1/3, 2 runs, no earned runs, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks today. I'm reading the wrong one. I'm reading Smith.
I think he's got 1 earned run.
Sorry about that. I was reading the wrong pitcher there. At 5 1/3, make that 2 runs, 1 earned on 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's hit 2 batters. And if your count is correct, that was pitch number 75 that Maddox has thrown.
Man, it is crazy how much he looks like Reed in the face from up here.
Well, you said they all look alike. Fly ball deep into left center field, and what an effort there tracking that down. Ben Driver came all the way over from dead center field to make that grab. And some good outfield play here for the Tigers is a great grab there by Driver for out number 2.
This is his 3rd time pitching because I remember now I didn't get to go to one of the away games when they played somebody early in the season, and Lavonda was keeping me updated, telling me about how good Reed was pitching. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Maddox the entire time.
Yes. Piper working to Gavin Bogle will open the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Some activity in the Cannon County bullpen. Speaking of pitching.
That's great news for DeKalb.
As Pyburn leaves that one hanging just a bit. And the count will go to 2 balls and no strikes here to the number 8 hitter. Landon Smith waits in the on-deck circle. So even your wife can't tell the difference. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this was like multiple innings of this, too. And finally, the only reason she figured it out is because Reed really did come in after him. And she was like, wait, that's Reed. Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, 3 balls and no strikes. Pyburn trying to get on the board here, just missing low and away there, and a 4-pitch walk here to Gavin Bogle.
Don't mean nothing.
And that's going to bring up Smith, the number 9 hitter in the order. And Smith is 1 for 2 on the day. He does have a single and a fly ball out as well. 2 outs on the board. Pyburn trying to get out of this inning and narrow Cannon County's opportunity down to the final 3 outs. Again, as we play here in the 6th. But again, we're tied. Pitch high and tight, and the count opens up 1 ball and no strikes here. Got to keep an eye on Bogles. He's darting around over at first base, but Pyburn, to his credit, has done a great job keeping base runners at bay so far today.
Well, this is exactly what DeKalb needs, is pitchers that can go into the 5th and 6th inning. It takes so much pressure off the team when you can do that.
Chopper fielded by Midget at third, over to second. That's all they needed was the 1 out. They'll get the force. And we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. DeKalb County will send up Frazier, Taylor, Moore. We're tied at 2. Tigers and the Lions. DeKalb County Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and, as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your Big Boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Unrivaled.
We're back at Coach Joey Reeder Field as Cannon County, DeKalb County playing for the no telling how manyth time in baseball action. Gavin Frazier will lead the inning off for DeKalb as Frazier reached on an error at short, as scored by Casey Midget. I thought it was a hit. And struck out in his last at-bat. So Gavin will step in. Man, I've just been impressed by the plays he's made in left field today.
He is the real deal, brother.
And that in there for the called strike, son of former Tiger baseball great Will Frazier and Tigerhead softball great Kim Frazier. Both had outstanding careers back in the mid-'90s at DeKalb County High School.
He's got better hair than both of them.
I would agree with that. Yep. Well, for Will, I don't even think he has hair anymore. So he get a mess there. We'll set up 1 and 2.
Much better hair than him.
Ball and 2 strikes. Though Gavin may look at Will and, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yep.
Sort of thing.
That's the reason I keep my hair long too, brother.
Pitch misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, you never know. They say I've often heard your hair comes from your mom's side anyway, so he's probably in good shape. Pitch outside, ball 3.
I've been hanging that on. I had on that for many years. Because if it comes from your daddy's side, I am in big trouble.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Just get you a lot of beanies. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's going to be out number 1 as Frazier will strike out for the second time today. And that'll bring aboard Keegan Taylor.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Taylor has flown out in his 2 at-bats today.
13, Keegan Taylor. Anthony Moore on deck.
Anthony Moore moves to the on-deck circle as Taylor will try to get things going. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers down to 5 outs. Pitch gets away outside. And the count will open up 1 ball, no strikes. You mentioned 5 freshmen starting today for DeKalb County. Got Donnell, got Midget, Frazier, Taylor. Who am I missing? As that one's hit out into left center field, and catch will be made out there. So Taylor flies out for the 3rd time today. Got a lot of that baseball, but just sort of hung up there and didn't quite carry as far as he would have liked.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Anthony Moore.
Right fielder, number 9, Anthony Moore.
Moore will step in with Ben Driver moving to the on-deck circle. And Moore, 0 for 2 today, has flown out and grounded out. Another hard hit ball headed toward left center.
He
didn't get it. He dropped it. Great effort there. Laying out was Alexander. Alexander showing some wheels out there, but just could not hold on to it. So, scorekeeper, what do we do? What are we giving that one?
That is definitely a hit.
And Moore will be on at first base.
Now batting for the Tigers, the center fielder.
Bringing up Ben Driver.
Ben Driver.
Driver's on-base percentage is a perfect 1,000 today. Had an RBI single in his first at-bat. Walked last time up. Quick throw over to first base, not in time as Moore will dart back. Top of the order waits in the on-deck circle. Got to feel pretty good about where DeKalb County is here, Casey, in their order.
Yep, about to bust this game open.
Smith keeping an eye over at first base. Smith has gone all the way, as has Pyburn for DeKalb County on the mound. Quick throw back over there. Going to keep Moore honest, and he'll slide back in there. Those white unis get dirty pretty easy. A lot of moms going to be happy after this
they're
game.
all the mama's favorites for sure.
Pitch on the way. Missing outside. Oh, it's going to be close. He's out. He's out. What a bullet. And so that'll do it as Moore is caught stealing and the inning is over. We head to the 7th and scheduled final inning. Will we get a resolution? Will we get free baseball? We'll find out coming up. Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Well, these two teams are going to the 7th inning, and they will be, well, DeKalb will be sending their 9-hitter up to start the inning in the bottom half of the inning, but Ben Driver's been pretty solid after Moore was caught stealing. But for Cannon, they'll be sending up the top third of their order to lead off the inning. That's going to be Johnston, Alexander, and Bryson. You like that a bit, Casey, but you got a RBI manufactured there, but no hits among the top third of the order against Maddox Pyburn today.
I've got him as 82 pitches right now. I've got Landon at 101. That's major league pitches there, you know?
They don't throw that many in the major leagues anymore. Are you kidding?
Maybe in June they might get up that much.
Yeah, but usually not early in the season.
For the Lions, number 10,
Johnston. Alexander's on deck. I was having a check there, and Johnston rolls it to Midget. Midget had a little trouble digging it out of the ground, but he got it. Throw over to first in time, and one away here in the top of the 7th inning.
Alexander, John Andrew Bryson on deck.
And now we'll get Andrew Alexander, who has walked, stolen a base, struck out, and was hit by a pitch. He has been on base twice today. And again, he leads the lines coming into today and on-base percentage at .546. So, Casey, he does know how to get on base.
I'm telling you, that kid is an athlete.
Nice curve by Pyburn there, and off the handle of the bat by Alexander, who will fall behind in the count here, 0-1. Bryson in the on-deck circle, 0 for 3 today, but he does have an RBI on a ground out. Pitch off the top of the bat, rolls foul, opposite direction, 0-2. And I like Maddox when he gets out here on this 0-2, even against a hitter like Alexander, gives him some room to be creative and try to get him out of his element a little bit.
This ball will not be over the plate.
I would say you're right. But then again, he might surprise us. Oh, just missing off the corner of the plate with that curveball. Nice one. Definitely trying to get Alexander to chase it out of the zone. Good eyes there by Andrew as he's going to hold off, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That ball had a lot of movement on it.
Yes, it did. Pyburn ready for the 1-2 offering. That one hung too far outside. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. They seem to try to come back at the batter here with something here at the double deuce. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runs apiece. A lot of 2s out there, and right now Piper would like to get out number 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. Ready to go. Breaking pitch.
Oh, man, he got lucky to get out of the way of that.
Smack right back up the middle, just over the outstretched glove of Piper. And like you said, that was right back at him, buddy, and Maddox tried his best just to get a glove on it, but it's going to be a 1-out single for Alexander. That's the 5th hit of the day allowed by Pyburn. And so that's going to bring up John Andrew Bryson. As I mentioned, 0 for 3. He does have an RBI, and he has the speedy Alexander on base at first. And I assume Coach Jones will try his best whatever way he can to get Alexander in scoring position. There he goes. And he's going to be on the swing and a miss. He's going to have to come all the way back. So Alexander did a whole lot of running for nothing there. But, man, he got a great jump off the bag at first.
Yep, kid's got some wheels.
He had Steele in mind from the get-go. Pyburn, he's going to eyeball over to first base. Modest lead right now for Alexander. Brings it to the plate, and just a little close there for Bryson's liking. He'll duck out of the way, and count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike, with Paxson waiting in the on-deck circle. Paxson with a 1 for 3 day so far, with a single amongst a pair of ground ball outs. Ready to go. There he goes again. Little hit and run as this one's going to be out into left field. Alexander, however, is going to hold up at second base. And so back-to-back singles from Alexander and Bryson. And now Cannon County is in business with Paxson stepping into the batter's box. Paxson, again, as I mentioned, with a base hit back in the first inning, but he's 0 for 2 since that point. Bo Williams heads to the on-deck circle. He's 0 for 3 today. But, again, the Lions in business here, Casey, is you got the runners at first and second and some excellent speed out there in scoring position at second base.
Well, we don't need to give up a run here. But Maddox has pitched too good a game.
Yep, base hit definitely, I think, scores Alexander as that comes inside on Paxson, and will open the count up 1 ball and no strikes.
I don't see anybody in the bullpen.
Nope. Been quiet. We saw a little activity earlier in Cannon's bullpen, but that's subsided for the time being, and there for the called strike, and Pyburn will even things up 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, 2 aboard, 1 out, top of the 7th inning, tied at 2.
You got to think if we don't give up any runs and it goes into the bottom half and we can't score, you got to think that Landon Smith's got to come out at some point.
Both runners going, and both runners are in scoring position. Donnell, that one got downstairs. And now Donnell's going to walk out and have a little chat with Maddox Pyburn as the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. I'll be curious to see how long that Coach Jones will go with Smith. As now time called here, everybody wanting to conference as Coach Jones coming out to have a word with Paxson. Tigers will gather on the mound for about 5.5 seconds.
I think they wanted Colin just come out there as a prank.
So Donnell will get back and ready to go, and Pyburn. Well, now time's called is now Coach Daniel Leslie is going to call time, and he's going to walk out on the mound.
What are y'all having for supper tonight?
Well,
how's your girlfriend's doing?
I think he's having that conversation. How we feeling? How we doing? Hey, guys, in a bit of a spot here. It is the 7th inning. We need a win. All that good coachy pep talk stuff, that you got to go out there and settle them down.
You know what we need?
What?
They need to sacrifice a chicken in that dugout. Isn't that what broke the curse in Major League?
I don't know if that's what broke the curse.
No, not Major League. Yeah, Major League.
Yeah,
that's
Major. Yeah. I don't know if that
Where
broke
is Joe Boo at? We need him.
Oh, man. Yeah, some folks might frown on that. But
Chris Jones, we need a bucket of chicken immediately.
Yeah, just get the bucket of chicken. We'll sacrifice that up here in the press box.
I ain't willing to do that part.
There's a bunt, and the run's going to score.
Goodness,
and Pyburn has nowhere to go. The infield's in. There's nobody at first. He has nowhere to go. That is a bunt single with an RBI, and now I believe we're going to have a pitching change.
I don't know. That was not on Maddox for sure.
No, it was not, but he is done. Daniel Leslie is going to come out and take the baseball. We will have a new pitcher with a score now 3-2 Cannon County. The line still in business with a couple aboard.
It wouldn't surprise me if Gavin don't come in here.
Well, he's trotting toward the dugout, so.
Oh, yeah, he is coming in.
I believe you are correct as he's swapping gloves here, and it will be Gavin Frazier who will take to the mound for the DeKalb County Tigers as we continue play here. Top of the 7th inning. We'll be back with more. It's 3-2 to Lions. Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Gavin Frazier with one out in the top of the 7th inning will take over on the mound for the DeKalb County Tigers. Preston Cantrell will be going to left field to fill the spot vacated by Frazier. I would assume that will be the only change. Frazier will maintain his spot in the batting order. Barnes already the DH for Pyburn, who's now exited the game. His stat line, Casey's not closed officially because there's still 2 runners on base, but 95 pitches so far. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. 2 hit batters and 6 1/3. Maddox has pitched, I think, a very, very solid baseball game for the DeKalb County Tigers today.
He did exactly what he needed to do for the Tigers, and that is last. We got him into the 6 1/3.
Yep.
That's excellent for
Yep.
us. We've got Gavin here. He's sort of assumed this closer role if there is one. I don't think Tad really actually has a closer, but he definitely leans toward Gavin in situations like this.
And it will be Bo Williams, the first batter that Frazier will face here in the 7th inning.
Now batting for the Lions, number 25, Bo Williams. Entering the game in relief for the Tigers, number 23, Gavin Frazier.
Still, now bullpen activity has started back for Cannon County, and as I look down the way, I want to pick my lineup up here. It is number 1. It looks like Gavin Bogle who is warming up. We might have a dueling Gavin 7th inning. Midget, again, no play. No play.
Somebody's got to cover first, boys. Anderson's going to have to stop running up that line.
And now you got Williams with what's going to be an RBI bunt single. Reed came up, charged it. There was really no play at the plate. was wanting to go to first, and nobody's there. That's the second time in a row, and that's not on your pitcher. And for Cannon County,
that's unfortunate for Maddox because that run's going to count against him, and that's unfortunate.
Indeed, it will, and that'll be the fourth run charged to Maddox Pyburn, third earned run.
But you know what? Hey, this is the team we have. They're young. This is a new situation for them, so they've got to learn. There's no shame in any of that. It's just you got to learn.
Courtesy runner coming in here for Cannon County, and that is going to be number 3, Trent Tenpenny, who will come on to run for Bo Williams. I assume we will call that pinch runner since it's not for the pitcher or catcher. And so runners first and second now. And again, showing bunt, and again putting one down. Frazier all over that one. Hey, there's somebody at first. And that's out number 2 on the ground ball that will sit down Rigsby for the second out of the inning after 4 consecutive Cannon County base hits. Gives the Lions a 4-2 lead playing here in the top of the 7th inning. And that's going to bring up Cannon Templeton.
Now batting for the Lions, number 18, Cannon Templeton. Gavin Bogle on deck.
Cannon Templeton today is 1 for 3 for the Cannon County Lions. He does have a base hit, sandwiched between a strikeout and a fly ball out. Got that outside edge on the heater coming in there from Frazier and opens up the count, no balls and 1 strike. 2 Cannon runners, however, advanced into scoring position. Base hit scores 1, might score 2. This is big. Tigers, I think, can ill afford giving up any more real estate here. Right down the middle. And Frazier out front here, no balls and 2 strikes. Got to like this count for the young freshman. Gives him some options to work with. Trying to get this third out. And limit to no more damage here in the top of the 7th. Got it. 3 pitches. Down he goes. Templeton's out. Cannon will strand 2 in scoring position. However, the Lions will put 2 on the board. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. DeKalb County sends up batters 9, 1, and 2. Down 4-2. This is Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night, as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
New pitcher in the game for Cannon County is Levi Paxson. Paxson comes over from shortstop. And
I can't tell what number that is at short. Is it 9? Yeah,
9.
He just moved to short.
So they just kind of flip-flopped over there. It will be Smith, as you mentioned, taking that spot. Smith, his book is closed after 6 complete. 2 runs, no earned runs, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. He hit a batter, 101 pitches, as you mentioned earlier. Going over the century mark. And was that enough for Colin Jones to say enough? Or is this closer, maybe?
We are about to find out.
Paxson has appeared in 8 games. He has 11 innings, faced 79 batters, has given up 20 hits, 34 runs, 23 earned runs. Casey, his ERA coming into tonight is 14.64.
Well, let's hope it stays there tonight.
That doesn't strike fear in the hearts of a lot, but, you know.
Well, neither has our batters tonight.
Well,
either.
yes. Yeah, hits have been a bit of a premium on both sides of the ledger tonight, but we will see how Paxson matches up.
Leading off for Dekalb, a center fielder, number 3, Ben Driver.
Ben Driver's going to lead it off here for DeKalb County. Driver was actually at the plate at the conclusion of the 6th inning, but it was Anthony Moore who had singled, was caught trying to steal second base. Driver's going to take a cut. Ball behind in the count, no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 here to the junior. Colin Donnell waits in the on-deck circle. Pitch right in there. Heater's going to catch him, no balls and 2 strikes. And Paxson looks pretty good through 2 pitches. It's early, I know, but not throwing junk, that's for sure. Throwing some heat.
Oh, that's going to fall.
Driver. Oh, did he catch that? Yes.
Oh, my goodness. What a great catch.
My goodness, that is highlight reel stuff out there. Coming across from center field, laying out and making a diving grab.
Guess who it was? Andrew Alexander.
Andrew Alexander. What a catch.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Now top of the order up.
A catcher, number 13, Colin Donnell.
Colin Donnell will step into the box. Man, that one hurts, Casey, because that looked like a sure thing. But Alexander robs Ben Driver. And now 1 out on the board. Tigers down to 2 outs to work with to make up these 2 runs and hopefully then some. But 1-0 the count here is Paxson missing high and inside.
I'm telling you, look for them to walk, Colin.
He's walked twice, struck out last time. And he's going to foul this one out of play, and the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Friday Night Baseball here on the Blitz Sports Network. Be sure to stay tuned. At the conclusion of the game, we will name our DeKalb County player as, oh my goodness, as Donnell.
Or just hit him.
Yeah, just take one for the team there. Our Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance player of the game.
Now batting for DeKalb, the third baseman.
We will
number 4,
do that.
Reed Midget. Tucker Wells on deck.
At the conclusion of our game, we'll thank Mallory Finksler and her State Farm Insurance Agency for being on board with us with the award this year, and we will do that at the conclusion of the game. Several Tiger candidates might be under consideration, but somebody could break out and, walk this thing off and might walk off with the award in addition to that. That's going to be downstairs to Reed, and the count opens up 1-0. And it looks like Paxson likes to throw the fastball. Maybe that's a little more custom for Reed, what we've seen so far.
Well, he definitely likes it.
1-0 here to Midget. Donnell at first. He got up under that one, cuts it, though, back foul, and will leave the count up 1 ball and 1 strike. Tucker Webb waits on deck. I think if you're DeKalb County, you like that you got Donnell at first, and you've got 2, 3, and 4 lined up here with 1 out.
That'd be sending Colin.
And certainly Paxson will keep an eye. He's got a great lead over there at first. Midget swinging and missing, and now he's down 1-2 here.
He is terrible at those outside balls. He swings at them almost every time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner aboard, 1 out. Paxson. Midget's going to slap that one out of the zone, fouling out of play. Excuse me, as we'll go to 1 ball or stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Paxson on in relief of Smith. 6 strong innings of work. Good pitcher's duel between he and Maddox Pyburn. And again, going to foul it off. That will get out of the field of play. Well, it stays in, but hits the net. And again, we'll go at it at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think Captain rolled right in front of Coach Parkinson down there. But I don't know if he even looked up and saw it. I don't blame you.
He looks comfortable down there, though.
Well, he does. See him yawning down there. He's probably like me. He's ready for supper.
Ball and 2 strikes. Midget will try it again at 1-2. Paxson, hard hit toward third. Gobbled up, though. Throw over to first, and Donnell's going to make his way to second base in scoring position.
That was lucky that wasn't a double play ball.
It very well could have been. Maybe if, with Donnell's speed, it was definitely going to be tough. But still 2 outs, and that's going to bring Tucker Webb to the plate.
For the Tigers, a second baseman, number
Webb
7, Tucker Webb.
represents the final hope for DeKalb County at this moment. They need something big from Tucker Webb. He's going to foul the first pitch off out of play down the third base line. And we'll open the count up 0-1. I've been saying it all night. He's due. And if he was ever due, he's due now.
This is a guy I'd want standing there in this situation.
Paxton eyeballing Donnell at second. And he got him. Hit him with a pitch. Twice in a row, Webb has been hit by a pitch. And that's going to bring up Fortner.
For the Tigers, a first baseman,
Fortner.
1, Anderson Fortner. Elliot Barnes on deck.
So far for Fortner today, he is 0 for 3. So maybe he's due as well.
Elliot Anderson has been, the last half of this season has been by far the most consistent hitter.
Tigers need it right now. Runners at first and second. Down 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Missing high and upstairs. There's Paxton, and we'll open the count up 1 ball, no strikes here. Fortner with Barnes waiting in the on-deck circle. Barnes 1 for 3. Fortner officially 0 for 3. Paxton delivers right down the middle. And leaving it up 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, 2 aboard, 2 gone. Greg Tubbs night here at Joey Reeder Field. Can DeKalb County make some magic? Fortner.
That's out of play.
It is gone out of play, indeed, as it will sail over the Tiger dugout. And we'll do it again. Ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, Anderson. Let's get a hit.
Fortner gets back up to the batter's box. Ready for another 1-2 offering. Donnell at second base. Tucker Webb at first base. Fortner represents the winning run, actually, at the home plate here for DeKalb County. Upstairs, ball 2. Double deuces here with 2 gone.
The 2-2-2-2 pitch.
2-2-2 pitch. Ready to go. Paxton. Paxton's been solid in this relief debut, but he's got 2 ducks on the pond. Fortner. Flare.
It's out of play.
It's drifting first base territory. It will be caught, and the pop-up in the foul ground is going to end this baseball game. Your final score, Cannon County wins it tonight over DeKalb County by the final count of 4-2. We will come back and have the announcement of the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game. Recap some stats. This is Tiger Baseball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Care makes for a better community. It's lending a hand when times are tough and celebrating together when they're good. It's investing in our neighbors. It's knowing that every loan, every account, every conversation is a chance to make where we live stronger. At Wellworth Bank, we believe a better community starts with care. Wellworth Bank, care in common.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Cannon County Lions come to Smithville and beat the DeKalb County Tigers tonight. Final score 4-2. That's Cannon County 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors on the night. DeKalb County 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the bases this evening. Colin Donnell scores a run for DeKalb County, walks twice. Reed Midget 0 for 4. Tucker Webb 0 for 2 was hit by pitch twice. Anderson Fortner 0 for 4. Elliot Barnes 1 for 3 with a single. Gavin Frazier 0 for 3 did come in and score a run. Stole a base in the process. Let's look. Keegan Taylor 0 for 3. Anthony Moore 1 for 3. Ben Driver 1 for 2. Driver had an RBI and a walk. Also had a stolen base. Donnell, Barnes, and Frazier all with stolen bases, and Donnell also hit by pitch tonight. Maddox Pyburn is going to be pitcher of record tonight. He will take the loss despite a very solid outing tonight. 6 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 4 runs, 3 earned on 7 hits, struck out 4, walked 3. Gavin Frazier allowed a hit and a strikeout in 2/3 of an inning worked. Cannon County winning pitcher tonight will, I guess it will go to Paxson. He was actually pitcher record in the 7th inning as Smith left with the game tied at 2-2. Smith shows having the win on Game Changer, but anyway.
Because I didn't care.
6 innings of work, 2 runs, 3 hits, no earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks for Smith. Paxson pitched a perfect 7th inning. Well, not perfect, as he had a couple of base runners aboard, but did not allow a hit, and also did not walk a batter, though he did hit one. 101 pitches tonight for Smith, and Piper ends the night with 95. Casey, your takeaways from this game? Just 3 hits. Just Tiger struggled, got a couple of runs early in this baseball game, scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and pretty much went cold after that offensively.
It's the same old thing, except here's my positive take from tonight. I don't think we had an error tonight.
Yeah.
And that is a Christmas miracle in my in my opinion. So, yeah, it's just the same old thing. You got to hit to win games, and we just aren't hitting. Hey, hats off to Landon Smith, that he pitched a heck of a game. Obviously, he'd done some research and he knew what to throw where and what not to throw. And we can say we just ain't hitting, but at some point you got to give credit where credit's due, and I give a lot of credit. I think that they played a very, very good defensive game. Cannon County. Alexander made an incredible catch out there, and then almost made another incredible catch out there. Their third baseman, how many shots did he take tonight and throw out? They were the better team tonight. That's all you can say.
They get it done 4-2 as Cannon County wins for only the 5th time this year. DeKalb County is going to drop to 6-13 with the loss. We have to pick up Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance Player of the Game for our DeKalb County Tigers tonight. And Casey, when we look up and down this lineup and take all things into consideration, hard not to go with Maddox Piper. He was excellent, I thought, in his 6th and the 3rd innings. I know he's going to be tagged with the loss officially, but you know what? He kept DeKalb in this ball game, and coming out again, not a lot of starts to this freshman season for Maddox, but man, he showed up tonight and showed out.
He is obviously the player of the game for DeKalb tonight. He came in, was normal Maddox. He was consistent. Didn't do anything overwhelming, didn't give up anything, was able to get out of a jam 2 or 3 times. Just a smart pitcher. Maddox, may not throw as hard as some of the other ones, but he ain't far off, I can just tell you. But I would put his brain up against anybody out there.
He has some nice pitches tonight. He worked the corners well, did a lot of things. Got out of that one jam where he had the bases loaded there. I think it was the 2nd inning, and really bowed up and showed out there. So Maddox Piper, our State Farm Insurance, Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations to Maddox. All right, wraps it up for our coverage tonight. Greg Tubbs night here in Smithville. Great night as we started off with a celebration for Greg Tubbs. Unfortunately, just didn't come away with the victory tonight as Tigers fall short 4-2. Join us for DC Blitz tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll be live at Smithfield Golf Course for the Project Graduation Golf Tournament. My speech is getting all blah, blah. It's time to go home and eat dinner, Casey.
Supper time.
It's
Where's
supper time.
Greg Bass, call me.
Greg Bass, if you're watching, call Casey. He's hungry. For our producer tonight, Lee Trammell, for Casey Midget, I'm Tom Duggan for the Blitz Sports Network, saying so long tonight from Joey Reeder Field.